welcome to this week's edition of the MMA Freak Fighter of the Week. I am Matt Salzer, and so today I'm going to talk about two things. First of all, the Fighter of the Week. So, even though there was a Bellator event, as of late, honestly, I don't think it was what would be considered a B-level show because there just weren't that many big names on there. There was no titles or anything like that. So, what I'm doing is, as I've been concentrating this month, I've been focusing more on more developmental promotions. So, I'm going to continue doing that. And as with last weekend, this week, I'm doing it for Legacy FC. So, the winner for the MMA Freak Fighter of the Week is Legacy FC's 20, Travis Perzynski. Who submitted Carl Whitstock. It was the only finish on the main card on Access TV, so congrats to him. And then McGregor versus Mayweather. The fight was a lot closer than I thought it would. It went the way I thought it would. I was predicting a win for Mayweather, but it was admittedly, it was a lot closer than I expected. I honestly thought Mayweather was going to win soundly. No, it was a close fight for the first 3, 4, 5 rounds, depending upon which person you talk to. But yeah, then McGregor's cardio. He's not a boxer. He's an MMA fighter. So his lack of cardio ended up nipping him in the butt, and he ended up he just ended up not winning. So that's how that fight went, and but yeah, it was much better, and it was much closer than I thought it'd be. I don't know why the WBC created the money championship for this fight. You really need to give Mayweather another belt, another championship. And Mayweather said he's done. Hopefully he does smart stuff with his taxes, or with his money, in regards to his taxes. So, we'll see how that goes. We will see how that goes. McGregor's saying he'd like to dabble a little bit more in boxing. But realistically, he needs to get back into the UFC and actually defend the title, because there's an interim title being put in place while he's away. It's disappointing that the titles are being hung up, especially for McGregor. It's like he's the exception to the rule, and I don't know. So, anyways, congrats to Travis Perzynski, and I guess a good job, Conor McGregor. We not for U.S. audiences, unless you're watching UFC Fight Pass. The UFC finally returns this weekend, because the UFC had one fight night this whole month. The whole month of August, one fight night. It's like basically they need to recover. There needs to be, realistically, it's no secret the UFC's oversaturating themselves. So so finally we had some time off. Just like, what a relief. Yeah, so we picked things back up with a UFC fight night in, I think it's at Rotterdam. It's in Rotterdam, Netherlands. And we get to see if a UFC Alexander Volkov, the former Bellator heavyweight champion, can cut it against the skyscraper Stefan Struve. Volkov is actually pretty tall himself. So we'll see how this goes. We'll see how this next weekend goes. And then after that, UFC 215, we're looking at Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson trying to break Anderson Silva's record. If that happens, Demetrius Johnson is the best fighter of all time, in my book. That's he is, because he he went out, fought every single time, regardless of the politics that happened recently. He went out, he gave it his all. That's all you can ask. So yeah, that's that. So thank you for the MMA Freak Fight of the Week, and I'll see you next time.